Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, we're back after the Christmas and New Year break. Obviously, you may be here, my voice is not quite up to scratch, or it's a little bit scratchy actually, but yeah, not quite there. So I'll be maybe a little bit quieter in this video as to save my throat. But we're coming back with a react because it is, of course, Monday, and we're reacting to someone we haven't actually reacted to in quite a while. It's someone I've had quite a lot of interaction with, actually. I sent food to them and nearly accidentally poisoned them with an out-of-date pork pie. But we're going to be reacting to Geoguessr. Really big fan of Geoguessr. The fact he's multilingual, which really helps when he's reading stuff. He can read the other languages. He's very calm in the way he interacts with things, really helpful. He's been in the comments of my channel before. He's really just, he's a great watch when it comes to Geoguessr, because I just find him one of the most down-to-earth in terms of Geoguessr players. And I don't think he gets as much love as he should, especially because he works for Geoguessr. Maybe that's why. But let's get into it and react to him doing Christmassy locations.
Happy holidays and welcome back to another play along video. And today I've prepared 3 Christmas maps for us to try out. And
so I'm not playing along in terms of actually playing along in the actual Geoguessr, but I will stop occasionally or interact when I think I know the place, which, I don't know, Geoguessr's locations, I think he has some of the most interesting stuff to come across. I used to play his play-alongs quite a lot, and actually he's the reason I did play-along series for a little bit.
the first one we're gonna play is Christmas markets. We have played this map before, but, well, you know my memory, even if we do get some repeats.
Christmas markets can be interesting because Christmas markets are both carbon copies and strangely unique. If we go to a Christmas market, they all kind of have very similar looks, but at the same time there'll be something unique about them between locations. So it'll be interesting to see. I will let him speak in a minute, by the way.
I probably won't remember that. So, as always, the challenge links will be in the description. We will have 1 minute 30, no moving. And yeah, you can play along for free. And make sure to press that like button to let YouTube algorithm know that you enjoy these videos. So I keep making them. Alright, best of luck to us and see what we get. It's certainly a Christmas market, alright. Let's see. Can we see some...
This is a dream start for me. I am 90% sure that's Leicester Square in London. It's definitely London. And the way they're arranged, because I've been here during it, that's Leicester Square. I've been to 2-3 years ago. I went to the Leicester Square Christmas market. That's it. That is Leicester Square Christmas market. Okay. Unexpected start. Why the hell can't my jewels start like this?
Language. Chocolate kisses, pick and mix, toffee, apples, lots of English. Lollies, toasted marshmallows. Toasted marshmallows. I think it's usually roasted. Candy floss. So lots of English.
Roasted marshmallows is an interesting way of talking about it. I wouldn't ever consider marshmallows to be roasted. I would always say that they are toasted. Maybe that's just an English thing. Let me know if anyone's from like the US or from non-English speaking places. Do you usually say like roasted marshmallows? Because toasted is like, that's, to me, that's the only way you say it. It's toasted marshmallows.
All around mini me.
Yeah, this is just Leicester Square.
Oh, you can get your face printed on a gingerbread or on an elf. That's kind of funny. But where would this be, huh? Let's see.
So that round building that he just looked at, that kind of, yeah, that is where you get your tickets for cheap when you're going to the West End in London. If you're going to the West End and you want slightly cheaper tickets, if you queue up there, you can go there and get them for cheap. Like, I know this area incredibly well.
This building kind of giving me maybe This has to be like UK, right? With all the English.
The Odeon, yeah.
Because at first I was thinking maybe US, but I feel like the architecture feels definitely more European. And I know in UK you get a lot of these very narrow windows. So I think UK makes a lot of sense.
Especially in London.
The quality is too bad to really understand what's written there. But I think there's a website here, but we don't see. Okay, we gotta go somewhere. I'm running out of time. Funny. Would it be London? Let's not go. Let's go Birmingham, maybe. Not getting good London vibes, to be honest. Definitely. Let's go Birmingham.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back ever so slightly. This building is the one I'm talking about. You queue up, get your tickets cheap. So if you're ever in London and you want to go to the West End, go here to get your tickets.
Birmingham. It was London. It actually was just London. Leicester Square. Oh, I don't think I've ever been there.
Leicester Square, I told you. I could not have had a better start for me there. I realise I'm stopping a lot, by the way, but I probably interact with GeoPeter's videos more than anybody else that I've done them for. But yeah, you started with Leicester Square. I mean...
I remember I've driven past Leicester Square. I remember the metro station. But yeah, I've never been there.
Subway, Peter.
Anyways, it's an okay start. Could be worse.
Where's this?
What else? Ooh, is that the actual Eiffel? It's not the actual Eiffel Tower. It's way too small. Panasonic 602.
Where's that?
What do we get? Any language? Is it Japan? Is this Japanese language that we have here? Aurora Town. Ooh, I think I remember Aurora Town.
It's Japanese there.
This might be a Japan. Repeat.
That's Japan.
I remember hearing of Aurora Town, but I don't remember where exactly it was. We do have some Japanese here underneath.
God knows where in Japan, but it's Japan.
So I'm guessing Tokyo, probably. And then we also have these very typical Japanese kind of blocky cars.
I'm starting to wish I'd done the play along rather than watched this, because the play along, I would have seen that as Japan, and I would have got Leicester Square 5,000. I'd be doing okay. And I never did that well on his play alongs. I did okay, but that could have been a nice little ego boost.
Not like I'm gonna find anything useful. I know in Tokyo there's that like kind of tower that kind of looks like the orange one. Is this the orange tower?
I know it's Japan, but that's all.
I think it's called Tokyo Tower. I don't know where exactly it is though. If I knew that, then that would be really helpful, I imagine, if it is the one. But yeah, I don't really know where it is. Let's go kind of western side. Oh. Okay, never mind. It was not Tokyo Tower. It was Sapporo. That's what it was. Well, all right. Let's keep going. Again, right country, wrong city. I hope that's not a theme today. Oh, we have Legenda. No. Legena. No, Ledena. Ledena Muma. Ledena Muma.
Where the hell is this?
Pens? 2019. What city is this? Grad Novosibirsk? City of what? Novosibirsk or something?
Where the hell is it?
City of Novgorod, maybe. Novgorod. Nizhny Novgorod. Something Nov.
This is where
City of Nov.
This is where Peter's language skills will come in handy, and mine are
where was
fucking awful.
Novgorod? Novosibirsk is here.
Oh
wait.
Serbia. Okay.
Novi Sad, not Novgorod. Okay. I did not realize it was Serbia.
See, I get messed up with the languages. I wouldn't have even been able to nail it down to the countries that use Cyrillic. But his ability to read Cyrillic significantly helps. Because he's Latvian, which isn't... I'm going to say this, hoping there's no Latvians about to correct me. You don't use Cyrillic in Latvian. So the fact that he can read Cyrillic is so fucking helpful for this, because the amount of times Russia comes up, or Bulgaria comes up, or Ukraine comes up, and I just go, I'm going to guess Russia. He can tell you exactly where it is. Such a great skill to have for this. And I don't know how many of like decent or pro Geoguessr players can do it.
Oh my god, it says Novi Sad here. Oh my.
City of
I
Novi Sad,
totally overlooked this writing. With a little bit more time, I would have found it, but
where's this?
I'm running out. Vanochny Ozdoby.
Czech?
Is that
Czech?
Czech? Slovak? One of the two. One of the two.
Either I'm in his head or he's in mine.
Cathedral. I'm pretty sure this isn't Brno, because I went to Brno and I did not see this cathedral. So I can limit it one city. And that's about it. Johnny Service.
Where the... I mean, I would guess Czech.
Dekorace.
So Prague, I guess.
I'm kind of inclined...
It doesn't look familiar. Like it should. Because it looks Czech. That kind of thing looks Czech. But Prague's the only thing I can guess. But I'm looking at this trying to figure it out, and I can't place this in Prague.
I'm trying to go with Slovakia, to be honest. Maybe
Well, this is interesting, because I can 100% say that he's wrong. Because guess where I spent my Christmas and New Year's? In Bratislava, Slovakia. That's not Bratislava. Now, I'm not saying it's not Slovakia, but it doesn't look like Slovakia at all to me. But that is 100% not Bratislava. Bratislava have the Christmas markets in Bratislava are far more kind of organised. They're also not in the open, apart from one of them that's up to the Hrad Castle. There's a line of kind of those shed-looking things on the way up to Hrad Castle, but that's the only time you get them in the open. They're generally surrounded by buildings. Not like this. This is far too open. They also tend to be red and white on the outside and kind of wooden on the sides. That is 100% not Bratislava. So that I know he's wrong on. Whether it's still Slovakia or not, I don't know. It doesn't feel Slovakian to me. I'm going to go just because of the language. I will go Czechia, which is Prague. But yeah. That's the only reason I know he's wrong is literally because that's where I was. I said I'd tell people when I came back, but yeah, Christmas and New Year's I was in Bratislava. So yeah.
Bratislava. This seems clearly like a major city with all these big beautiful buildings.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much open space of where it would be though.
Let's go Bratislava. I think. Let's see. It was Prague. It was the other one. Yeah.
I'm just trying to pinch myself. I cannot remember. Actually, I'm saying I can't remember. I don't think it's ever happened where over the space of like 4 rounds, I would have beaten Peter. Like, I remember saying to him about like doing a crossover ages ago, like probably years ago now. He was up for it if we could find the right thing that could do it. And my biggest issue was I can't beat him in normal Geoguessr. I think he's probably not had as much sleep. And I think the fact that I'd just come back from Bratislava and the first one was England, I think is the only reason that I'm doing so well in this. Because usually when I'm watching Peter, he would humble me in seconds. I mean, I've improved a lot since I first started watching Peter, but not to the extent that I should be doing this well against his guesses.
I've never been to Prague, unfortunately. I'm choosing the wrong one.
I have, but I still don't recognise that as Prague.
This is not a good game. All right, next one. Can I get the right city?
This feels like somewhere I should know.
Once. Oh, what does it say?
That's so blurry.
Vianchny. This looks like a very similar font to the previous one. Is this Czechia again? Something Moda Volini.
It feels more Northern European, the look of it to me.
I might say the city name there, but it's not readable. Wait. Is that a... Is that an old Croatian license plate, mate?
Maybe. I mean, the look of it, they have like a northeastern European. The reason I know that I must be wrong on that is because he's from, well, relatively northeast. You know, he's from Latvia, so it can't be that. Otherwise, he would know. He'd know, like, hands down. Peter's got to know Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. Like those three, he's going to know like that. So it can't be those. But that's where my mind goes to because it feels northern and the architecture feels quite eastern. So I don't know.
Maybe. We don't have the... It looks like European, but it doesn't have the blue strip. Wait, or is the blue strip behind the bench? Then I just don't see it. Oh my god, I have so many questions. Could this be Croatia?
Maybe I see the language, but it's very difficult.
It doesn't feel like Croatia to me. Oh no, and I'm running out of time again. Oh no.
I don't know.
I should have chosen more time. Do I go Slovakia again? I wish these signs were readable. It would have helped so much.
They look
Austria? No, it's not Austria. No. Let's go Nitra. Let's go Slovakia Nitra this time. Oh, okay. It was Slovakia. I was right about that after all.
So you'll have seen actually on there that the markets, well, there wasn't much of a market there. As I said before, it's red and white on the kind of the sides of the front, but the rest of it is wooden and they're all very uniformed. So even though, I mean, I've not been to this town, but having been to Bratislava and some of the surrounding areas, it has a very similar look. And surrounded by shops, which is what I said for Bratislava. So I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have said Slovakia purely because I know the area and I wouldn't have known the text.
What city was that? Žilina. What did it say on that plate? Was it Z something?
Yeah, so you can see very wooden, very standardized, and literally in an area surrounded by. They seem to have a very, very similar layout no matter where it is in Slovakia.
Z. Oh, it's ZA? I thought it was ZK. Oh, ZA Žilina. Yeah. That makes sense. ZA on that plate with the Žilina. That makes perfect sense. Again, with a little bit more time, maybe. Yeah, I probably would have gone with Žilina.
I struggled on that.
It's very noticeable. And what are the final results? Could have been better. 14.7 thousand. Yeah, that Novi Sad guess is
this one
bugging me.
I would have probably put Russia as well.
Should have noticed that sign. But oh well, what can you do? Could be better, could be worse. But let's move on to Winterguesser now by Foggy Zenith. This is a new map, only 14 plays. And it has snowy locations that get you into the Christmas spirit, or just to play some guessable winter rounds. So apparently these locations...
Now, will I be as lucky this time? That last one, I think my final score would have been probably around 18,000 to 20,000, purely because I would have started with I would have started with a 5k. I would have said Prague, things like that I would have got. So I would have done a lot better on that, but so I'd have bitten on that. But that was just luck that those places came up, which is always the case. It can happen with Geoguessr. This one, just snowy. Yeah.
Should have some sort of clues around language, bollards, etc. So, well, let's see.
Yeah,
let's see what we get.
So bollards.
And yeah, good luck. Ooh. I have seen this location before. I think
Finland?
It was in Finland. Let's look around. What is...
Northern Finland, it's got to be, surely.
I don't think there are any signs around in this location. This is official coverage. It's been around for ages. I remember it was there when I first started playing Geoguessr. I believe this was in Finland. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think it was Finland.
It feels right. Also,
and I think it was very north. It looks like the trees are very frail, small, and it makes sense. You get Aurora more north generally.
Yes, correct.
More often.
Up to,
I don't remember where exactly though. Maybe near Rovaniemi, the Santa village, somewhere nearby. Maybe
Rovaniemi is where you meet Santa. So
I don't know. Let's guess somewhere there. Obviously, I'm not gonna pinpoint this one. Let's see. Maybe.
If he pulls this out,
should I go more north? Let's go more north. Okay, it was even more north.
It was,
It was
Finland,
very
though.
northern Finland. Yeah, I was right about that.
I'd have taken
Polaris Point Horses. That's where it was.
that. Interesting then.
Next, icy. Somewhere icy.
The US?
It
'Cause
might
it's yellow.
get quite icy here. Where is
right,
this?
right.
Somewhere in the US, right? We have double yellow lines in the middle.
What the fuck is going on? So far, I am guessing the same as Peter. Is this because I've watched Peter a lot? Is it because I've improved so much? But I'm getting, like, so many people have said, don't do no moving. So far, I'm doing better with this than I would do normally. Although Jules, it's a different story. But what the fuck is going on? I never watch and do this well. I've got to do a play along against Peter again. I want to see if I've improved there. But what has a break done me good? Has going to Slovakia done me some good? What the fuck?
American style road signs. We have a Tesla here on the roadside. We have a Californian stripes on the pole. That's helpful. That is helpful indeed. I guess in Tesla also makes sense.
Yeah, maybe
California
Utah,
has a lot
maybe.
of Teslas from what I know.
I say Utah because of the state of the
People
road.
can afford them more. But yeah, somewhere in California can be very diverse. We have some mountains here and lots of trees. So I'm thinking maybe kind of central-ish, maybe a bit more northern, kind of near Sacramento, maybe a bit northeast.
The road just looks
near
so
these
bad for it to be
mountains.
California, but
Maybe somewhere here-ish. Let's see. Oh, never mind. It wasn't that northern.
near
It was
San
very
Diego.
southern, actually. Damn. Okay.
Hotter, I guess. More clouds.
Palomar Mountain nearby. Well, it was California based on those three yellow stripes on the pole, indeed. But wrong side of California.
Wouldn't know.
Next location, we have a bollard. Yep, that's a lovely Austrian bollard with a little thingy that extends and dark reflectors.
Wouldn't have
So we are
known.
somewhere in Austria, big mountains, and I think they seem quite snowy. Oh yeah, they are.
I'll be honest, I'd have probably gone Switzerland. I would have probably gone Switzerland. Just from the mountains and the general look, I'd have probably gone Switzerland. But this is why Peter works for Geoguessr and why he is far more successful at this game than I am.
They are quite snowy, quite cold. Well, I guess it's just snowed. They might not usually be snowy in the summertime. But generally with
Not
these
big
bigger
enough for that, no.
mountains, I would be more inclined to go around Innsbruck, somewhere here. That would be kind of my idea. Okay, maybe let's go a little bit more east, somewhere here. It was west. It was actually west of Innsbruck. It was around Innsbruck, so
Nearer to
I
Switzerland.
was right about that, but okay, the other side again. Losing all the 50-50s. Alright, what is this? Restaurant and bar. Wait, what's the
Diner,
Christmas thing
US.
here? Just lots of snow, I guess? Fillmore Street.
It said winter, he didn't say Christmas, remember, Peter. This feels, I'm going to say Colorado. Just from the feel of in the background, this feels US. I'm going to say Colorado. Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Fillmore. That's a good street for for a gas station, Fillmore. A Bud Light. Well, again, this is either US or Canada, right? We have a single yellow line this time in the middle.
I think it's definitely
Oh,
US.
we have some.
I think Colorado.
We have some
I
signs.
don't know.
I
It might
think
be
that's
too
an
flat,
American interstate sign, isn't it? So this would be US then. Not Canada. I can't see. Does this say 90? Oh yeah, we have American flag here. Well, that would help as well.
There's always one nearby.
Did it say 90? Lutheran Church, Kids Club, Bud Light again. 90?
Lutheran
I don't know
Church
if
probably gives it
90
away to
makes-
someone, but
I was thinking somewhere in Washington. Oh, but Washington does have 90. Right. Okay, let's go Washington then.
literally stuff I wouldn't notice. It's that those things are so... I think that's my biggest, among many flaws, but my biggest flaw when it comes to GeoGuessr is noticing anything to do with roads. Like the road number, it's just not something that comes into my head no matter how much I see it. I just don't think to look at that.
When I was thinking 90 somewhere, like I know there's 90 on this side, but right, 90 goes all across the US. So I think let's go Washington around the highway, Interstate 90. And let's see. Okay, it was not Washington, it was South Dakota. Wow, okay.
I think I would have been closer there. In fact, I know I would have been closer because Colorado's further to the right. I'm taking this whole goddamn reaction as a win.
Fair enough. The hilly part of South Dakota. Usually I associate South Dakota with kind of more flat. Flat and maybe not so snowy, but fair enough. Next one, round number 5. Consume. I've seen Consume before, but which country was that? Don't remember really. Let's see. Broadway. Ooh, easy. Szkolny Ples? Szkolny Ples. Broadway. What language is that?
No, it's not Croatia. What am I talking
Is
about?
that the R with a check mark? Is that Czech then? R with a check mark, you see in Czechia. Ooh, we have a old school antenna. I remember. Yeah, these are definitely Czech Slovak bollards. So with that.
Yes, yeah, I'm very confused with this. I saw, because it was Ozak, and I've stayed in Osijek in Croatia. I've visited there. My mind would have gone to the wrong country. I don't even know if Croatia really gets any snowfall. It probably does inland, which is where Osijek is. But I would have been completely derailed there. This is the thing. Peter is so good at breaking down, like where something is and why. It's like, this would be more here because of this. Unlike Rainbow is quick on the spot, done. Obviously Zigzag does similar, but I feel like Peter understanding the languages really helps. But also he just looks for stuff that you don't necessarily think about. It's good. I mean, this is where my so far doing well on his play along video here, it would diverge here.
Language, I haven't seen these taped antennas in a long while. I think Czechia had them, and I think Slovakia also had them. But I'm pretty happy to go Czechia here. Very snowy. Yeah, it's a little bit hilly. So maybe let's go closer to Polish border somewhere. It can definitely get quite hilly there. Let's see. Ooh, not bad at all. It was very close to Polish border, yeah. I'm happy with my guess here.
Really good, yeah.
Alright, the final results are 18.9 thousand, better than the previous game, for sure. Alright, if you haven't already, make sure to press that like button and maybe consider becoming a channel member. It really supports what I do, and it will also give you early access to all of my videos, and Bully tier members get an exclusive video every month.
I mean, definitely do that, obviously, because Peter's great. His videos are great. Absolutely do that. I think on that map I probably would have got about 14,000, so I would have dropped from the first one. I think so far it would have evened out. Let's see about the last map.
Alright, without further ado, let's get going with the final challenge that we have today and see what we get. That's a dancing Santa there. And where is this dancing Santa welcoming us? Let's see. Skomaker, Butiken, Friseur. Is this Norway?
Yeah, it feels Northern, doesn't it?
It's either Norwegian or Danish language with this O.
I feel like I think Norway's probably right.
Which one is it? Looks quite hilly, so I'd probably be...
Weird enough, it doesn't look modern enough for either of them. You know what I mean? It doesn't look quite as picturesque as I think of as being both Denmark and especially Norway as well. But I mean, I'd probably go Norway here because when I see an O like that, I think more Norway, the same as he did.
Leaning Norway.
Where in Norway? Christ knows.
Parkering. That sign looks like it might be Norwegian. Oh yeah, we have the green plate that you see in Norway as well. So yeah, this is Norway.
Okay, I just learned something that I don't think any of you lot have ever told me. So firstly, why have you never told me this? Green number plates? There are so many times when I've guessed Canada over Norway. Are you telling me that just got a number plate that's green? Please put me in the comments. Is a green number plate always on Norwegian cars? Like, is that something I should always look out for? Because if that's the case, Norway's going to be so much fucking easier from now on.
I don't think this is particularly like too far to the north, I would say. I would guess... Where would I guess? Maybe somewhere here. Lillehammer? No, probably not. Let's go somewhere here-ish. Okay, not bad. It was Trondheim. But yeah, kind of. In the vicinity. I'll take it.
Near enough that it's
okay, that's a lovely little Christmas tree there. We're somewhere very warm though.
Over to the southeast. Southeast Asia, I mean.
Thought. Maybe this kind of jeepney, I believe. You get them in the Philippines as well. We have these.
I think because of the way they're dressed, it has to be the Philippines. I always think of, because my choice would be Philippines or Indonesia because of the way it looks. But Indonesia, I always feel that people are dressed a little bit more conservatively. Not ridiculously, but just a little bit more conservatively than you'd see in the Philippines.
Concrete block roads that are very common there.
I'm looking out for a flag though, because you do see them more often than not in the Philippines.
Writings,
and Indonesia actually.
There is some English here, so that would make sense for the.
That makes sense for the Philippines as well. I don't know which of you said it. I'm sorry, but one of you specifically said if it looks like Southeast Asia and you have this feeling which. This kind of foliage, it's in other places, but this kind of foliage and this kind of quality of camera, plus English, is almost always the Philippines. If you are the person that said that, thank you very much. But yeah, I think those two things definitely put this together as the Philippines.
Philippines too. Let's maybe go somewhere on this.
I'll go Manila because it's just easier for me because I'm,
Okay, it was even more south near Davao City. Okay, fair enough. Not the greatest guess, but could be worse.
Right, is this next, Asia again?
Yeah, we have some Christmas decorations here, hanging from the balcony. This seems very.
This feels like Asia again to me. I don't know. I don't know where to lock in here. Almost feels like it could be Thailand. I don't know.
Very narrow. What is this? What is this?
It feels Asian.
Huh. This is certainly intriguing. Where would this be? Very narrow streets, duty free.
Could even be Philippines again.
Yamaha
honestly.
Motorcycle with no plates. Because why not, I guess. What is this? With a little hat. This reminds me of the old like fashioned Vietnam coverage where you had like different helmets in different cities, but that coverage was removed a long time ago. Was any of that reinstated? When Vietnam got the new coverage? I don't know. I don't think so. This definitely feels somewhere Asian, but which country?
Yeah, it definitely has that Asian
Vietnam,
feel.
Thailand.
I'm going to go Thailand because it's the first thing I said.
Know. Let's go Ho Chi Minh with the close to Thailand, maybe.
Pattaya or whatever.
Philippines as well. Ooh, okay, well.
Okay, I did say it could be the Philippines again. I only said that when I saw that there was English. When I saw the English, I thought it could be Philippines again. I would have still gone for Thailand, which means I would have been further away. But I mentioned it. That's the main thing.
Fair enough. That was a hard one. Yeah, I didn't know. I'm pleased with myself on that. I hadn't seen that Philippines coverage, I don't think. At least I don't remember. Alright, we have some Christmas lights here. These balconies, what do they feel like?
You get them in the
Maybe
UK, in
Nordics
fairness,
with
but
these
it's
other
not.
buildings that we see on the sides, but let's look around. Is it Nordics?
Okay.
Is it US, Canada? Okay, this is US, Canada, isn't it? Some of the buildings do.
I can't lie. I'd have gone Europe. I'd have gone Europe. For this, I would have gone Europe. Because to me, this feels very European. Now, granted, this kind of rig over here feels more American, but I would have gone Europe because again, the cars aren't that big. The feel of the housing. This is where I fall down.
Look quite Nordic though. Wait, no, this is Nordics. This is Nordics. Never mind. We have the.
I'm dreaming. I'm fucking dreaming. This is. It had to have been a late night recording, or I am just wired on coffee. I know what it is. I'm wired on like cold and flu stuff. That's what it is. It's wired my brain in. I'm looking at stuff better. But I've just noticed the reason he said it's not just that's green. Again, please let me know. Is green like always the case in Norway? Because if that's the case, I need to really up my game for this. So this is Norway, right? Specifically of the Northern European. I mean, I thought it was Northern Europe. But if that's a green number plate and he just said it was Norway, it should be Norway.
Again, the green Norwegian plate. We had a bunch of these big cars. Oh, we have a bus as well. Some train
Terrible
lines.
quality
Yeah,
camera,
definitely Norway. But again,
I can't believe I called it. I
where?
can't believe I called that.
Quality is not the greatest. I guess it's because it's getting late and when there is less light, the camera quality will not be as good either. This feels definitely more northern than the previous one to me, I would say. Norway can be really hard to region guess though, so I might be wrong. But I would guess north of Trondheim, maybe something
Oh, he's gone really
up
north.
here somewhere.
Okay.
Are there train lines going here? I actually don't know about Norwegian train lines. Where do they go? Because there are lots of waters everywhere. Let's go Fauske. Okay, actually not bad. It was more north of Trondheim, but not too far north. Not bad, not bad. And I believe we have one more round, yes.
No,
A lovely artificial Christmas
this
tree.
is Asia again, right?
And
Singapore?
very festive wherever we are. Where would this be?
Maybe
We
Singapore?
have some texts. New Taipei City. Well, that's certainly helpful.
Taiwan then.
This time.
I mean, I was going Singapore because I know that it was very clean and everything like that, but yeah, if it tells you where it is, you can't really beat that for one. Okay.
I noticed the city name, which is good. New Taipei City, Santa Store. We do have some Chinese characters here as well.
Not a particularly big Christmas market there, though.
Yes, well that's I believe the easiest round today. New Taipei is here, so not just Taipei, but New Taipei.
There's something I've just learned. I would have thought the New Taipei was just like a district within. I mean, I guess it is a district within Taipei, but I wouldn't have been specific. So actually, the easiest round for me was the first one, was Leicester Square.
I believe we would need to be somewhere there-ish. I think, yeah, I don't think there's a point of trying to find this because I don't know any of these skyscrapers that we see. Yeah, I don't think I do. All right, well, let's get somewhere there and hope for the best. So let's see. Okay, it was more south in this Bangqiao district. And the final score? Okay, I believe that's my best game of the day, 19.1 thousand. If you played along, let me know in the comments how you did. And on the...
I mean, I did play along, Peter. I'll let you know on camera. I did pretty damn well. In fact, I think I probably overall got a similar score to you. That's way better than I ever usually get when I'm watching Peter. I've played along normally with his play-alongs. I've also done a play-along when he was live, when he was streaming to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. And I tend to get like midway table, amusingly average. That, I really surprised myself. Some of those were just like I was saying stuff and seconds later he was saying it. Like Norway, I was like, oh, I'm wrong. I thought this was more European because it looks Northern Europe, but obviously it's America. And then a second later, he realised that he was wrong and it was Northern Europe. Like, new year, new me. I am so goddamn tempted to play some duels on no move. Everyone has said I shouldn't do it. I may just do it for one video, just to see, because only has to work once. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you heard me enough with my voice. I know I interrupted a lot. This is a long video, but I like interacting a bit more with Peter's stuff because I think Peter's probably, he's up there with probably either number one, 1, 2 or 3. It goes between him, Zigzag and Jack on geography, but I really do like Peter with his stuff, so it's good to be reacting to his again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks everyone.